Hello, this is the lecture number 1 for the chapter Coordinate Geometry for the class 10th. And in this chapter, first of all, discuss what you have done in class 9th. In class 9th, you have done the rectangular coordinate system. Now, what is a rectangular coordinate system? In that, you have done that there is a x-axis, there is a y-axis. This is the rectangular coordinate system. This denotes the x-axis horizontal line, the vertical line. You have learned, you know that it is a y-axis. This is the origin where the two axes meet. This is from this origin to right hand side, it is known as a positive x-axis. From the origin to the left hand side, it is known as the negative x-axis. From the origin to the upward side is known as the positive y-axis, and from the origin to the downward side, it is known as the negative y-axis. This is the origin. This is the first quadrant. This is the second quadrant you have learned. This is the third quadrant, and this is the fourth quadrant. Now, any point in the rectangular system is denoted by any point P whose coordinates we take it x coordinate and y coordinate, and this is also known as the abscissa, and this is known as the ordinate. And what this x denote? X denotes the distance of this point from the y-axis. Be very careful. This x coordinate denote its distance from the y-axis, and the y coordinate denotes its distance from the x-axis. So this is the any point in the rectangular coordinate system where the x coordinate denotes its distance from the y-axis and y coordinate denotes its distance from the x-axis, and distance is always perpendicular. This we have learned. Any point on the x-axis, let us call this point A, then its coordinate is always x0, that is on x-axis y coordinate is 0, and if we take any point on the y-axis, then its x coordinate is equal to 0, that is we take any point on the y-axis as 0, y. Now in the first quadrant, the x coordinate and y coordinate both are positive. In second quadrant, the x coordinate and x coordinate is negative and y coordinate is positive. In the third quadrant, x coordinate and y coordinate both are negative, and in the fourth quadrant, x coordinate and y coordinate is negative. So this is the representation of any point in the rectangular coordinate system. If there is a point, suppose we take this point here P, then it's let us take its coordinate be 2 and 3. Here both are positive. This is the positive x-axis, this is positive y-axis, this is negative x-axis, this is negative y-axis, this is the origin whose coordinate is always 0, 0. If any point in the second quadrant, then it's let us take 2, 3. X coordinate and x coordinate negative, y coordinate is positive. If we take any point at here, let us take -1, -2, then both are negative. In the fourth quadrant, if we take any point, let us take, then its x coordinate will be positive. Let us take its 3, and y coordinate is -1. So this is the point in the rectangular coordinate system. In first quadrant, x coordinate and y coordinate both are positive. In second quadrant, x coordinate negative, y coordinate positive. Third, both are negative. In the fourth quadrant, x positive coordinate and y is negative coordinate. This is the basics you have done in class 9th. Now here in class 10th, first topic is distance formula. Distance formula. Now what is the distance formula? Distance formula is the formula to find the distance of any two points when their coordinates are given. So let us take the rectangular coordinate system. It's x-axis and x-axis and y-axis, x-axis, y-axis. Let us take there is a 2 points. Let us take this 2 points. It's let the coordinate of the point A be x1, y1, and the coordinate of second point P, let us its coordinate be x2, y2. And you have to find the distance between these 2 points. Distance between these 2 points. So how can you find it? You draw perpendicular on the x-axis and like this draw the perpendicular. Let us call this BC, and this perpendicular we draw on the x-axis. Let us call BD, and draw a perpendicular on AC. Let us call it E. Now you have to find the distance between A and B, which can we find it out by using the Pythagoras theorem. Now what is the distance between AE? Distance between AE. Now this distance is, if you see it carefully, the distance of this point from the x-axis is equal to the y coordinate, and this distance, that is the distance of this point B from the x-axis, will be equal to y2. So this distance will be equal to y2. So AE will be equal to y1 minus y2. y1 minus y2, that is AE. Similarly, this distance, that is the distance of this point from the y-axis, is equal to the x coordinate, and the distance of this point from the y-axis will be equal to x1. So this distance comes out to be x2 minus x1. That is this, if you subtract this distance x1, you will get this distance x2, that is x2 minus x1. x2 minus x1. This distance is how much? y2, and this distance is y1. Now this distance is x2 and this distance is x1. When you subtract it, it will be x2 minus x1. It can be reversed. Now by using the Pythagoras theorem, in this triangle AB square is equal to AE square plus BE square, it will be equal to AB, distance between these 2 points, using the Pythagoras theorem, x2 minus x1 ka whole square plus y2 minus y1 ka whole square. That is the distance between the 2 points when its coordinates are given. This is formula is known as the distance formula. x2 minus x1 ka whole square, y2 minus y1 ka whole square, under root distance between the 2 points. Distance between the 2 points. So this distance is x1 and this distance is x2. This distance is x2, and when you subtract it, it will be x1 minus x2. You can reverse it also. It can be x1 y1, this can be x2 y2. You can either get x2 minus x1 ka whole square plus y2 minus y1 ka whole square under root. So this is known as the distance formula. Now what is the distance between the any point from the origin? Now we know that the coordinate of the origin is 0 0. If any one of the coordinate is 0 0, then either x1 or x2 will be 0 0 or y1 and y2 will be 0 0. So it comes out to be x square plus y square or x1 square plus y1 square. You can use the direct formula. You can use that formula, distance formula, to find the distance of any point from the origin, because one of the coordinate of the distance between the 2 points will be equal to 0. So this is the distance formula which is used to find the distance between the 2 points when the coordinates of any 2 points is given. Now this formula will be used in the exercise 7.1 of your NCERT book, which says that in question number 1, you have to find the distance between the 2 points. Question number 1, first part, you have to find the distance between these 2 points, 2, 3, and the second point is 4, 1. You have to find the distance between these 2 points. We can let it be equal to A and we can let it equal to B. Let mark this point as A and B. And if I say that you have to find the distance between the 2 points, I will write AB, and it is equal to x2 minus x1 ka whole square plus y2 minus y1 ka whole square. This is x1, this is y1, this is x2, this is y2. You can write the formula as x1 minus x2 ka whole square, y1 minus y2 ka whole square, because it doesn't matter, because it is the whole square, and whole square make the value always positive. So use this formula, x2 minus x1, x2 minus x1 ka whole square plus y2 minus y1 ka whole square under root. So 4 minus 2, that is 2 square, 1 minus 3, that is minus 2 ka square under root. So it will be 4 plus 4 under root, that is root 8 is the distance between the 2 points, which I let it equal to A and B. You can simplify this also, 2 into 2 into 2, which is coming out to be 2 root 2. So this is the distance between the 2 points AB, whose coordinates are 2, 3 and 4 minus 1, which we have find it out by using the distance formula. This is the question number 1. First part, whose coordinates are given. Similarly, you can find the second part of this question number 1, whose coordinates are given as I have taken this point as P, whose coordinates are -5 and 7, and the second coordinate I have taken as -1, 3, and you have to find the distance between these 2 points by using the distance formula, which is equal to x1 minus x2 ka whole square plus y2 minus y1 ka whole square. So be careful with the calculation parts. x2, this comes out to be plus, and it is -4 ka whole square under root. So it will be 4 square. It is -4 ka square under root. It is 16 plus 16. It is equal to root 32, which is equal to PQ. You can use the prime factor method to find, or you can simplify as far as possible. So it is equal to 4 root 2 is the distance between the 2 points whose coordinates are given. So this is the distance formula we are doing, and we have discussed the formula in the starting of this lecture. And we have the third part. The 2 points are A, B, and the second point is -A, -B, and you have to find the distance between these 2 points. So I have taken that distance formula, which is equal to x2 minus x1 ka whole square. This is x1 x2, this is x1 y1, this is x2 y2. So this is x2 minus x1 ka whole square plus y2 minus y1 ka whole square. So -A is -2 ka whole square. This is -B minus 2b ka whole square, which is equal to 4a square plus 4b square. Now you can simplify as far as possible. You can take 4 common in this. So it is this, and the square root of 4 is 2. Square root of 4 is 2. So it is 2 under root a square plus b square is the distance between these 2 points, which we have find it by using the distance formula. So this is how you can find the distance between the 2 points when the coordinates of the 2 points is given. Now in question number 2 of the same exercise, find the distance between the 2 points whose coordinates are 0, 0 and 36 and 15. This is the coordinate. Can you find the distance between the 2 points A and B by using the distance formula? So again, if I let it equal to A and B, so distance between these 2 points is x2 minus x1 ka whole square plus y2 minus y1 ka whole square. That is, you have to find the distance of this point from the origin. So it is under root 36 square plus 15 square, which is coming out to be squaring and adding 1521, and the square root of 1521 is 39. You take your own time to find the square root or square of this, or you take your own time. Now, have I already told you in the beginning of the lecture, that is the distance of any point from the origin is under root x square plus y square, because you have to find the distance of this point from the origin. So it is simply under root x square plus y square, or simply as we have done it to find the distance of this point from the origin, x2 minus y1 ka whole square, y2 minus y1 ka whole square. Now the question number 3, what it says that you have to determine if the 3 points are collinear. Now you know what is the meaning of collinear. Collinear means when the points lie on the same straight line. When the points lie on the same straight line. So B and -2, -11. Now how can we say that these 3 points are collinear or not? If I denote by the diagram, let us say that if these are the 3 points, if the sum of AB plus BC is equal to AC, or if this point is C or this point is B, if the sum AB plus BC is equal to AB comes out to be true, then we can say that the points are collinear. If I take these 3 points as ABC, if AB plus BC is equal to AC, if AB plus AC is equal to BC, if BC plus AC is equal to AB, अगर ये आ जाता है तो if any one of the conditions satisfy, then I will say that the 3 points are collinear. So I will find that for distance between AB, distance between BC, distance between AC, and if any one of these conditions satisfy, the sum of the 2 length is equal to the third, then the points are said to be collinear. So I will find the distance between AB by using the distance formula, that is x2 minus x1 ka whole square, y2 minus y1 ka whole square. This is coming out to be 1 plus 4, that is equal to root 5. That is the distance between the point AB. Now what is the distance between the BC? x2 minus x1 का whole square plus y2 minus y1 का whole square, and this is coming out to be under root 4 square 16 minus 11 minus 3 minus 14. Minus 14 का square is 196, that is 16 plus 196, that is coming out to be 212. Now the distance between AC, this distance, it is x2 minus x1 ka whole square and y2 minus y1 ka whole square, and this is coming out to be, that is 9 plus minus 5, 11 minus 5 ka minus 16 ka square, that is 256, and this is coming out to be 265. Now if we add any two of them, they are not coming to be equal to other. That is, here AB plus BC is not coming out to be equal to AC. BC plus AC is not coming out to be equal to AB, and that is AB plus BC, that is AB plus BC not equal to AC. इन दोनों को ऐड करके इसके इक्वल नहीं आ रहा है. Similarly इन दोनों को ऐड करके इसके इक्वल नहीं आ रहा है, and BC is AB plus BC AC, and AB plus AC is not coming out to be BC, so therefore A, B, C are not collinear. I will take an example in which the points will be collinear. So this is the first lecture of the coordinate geometry. We'll discuss in the next lecture. Thank you.